Hey everybody, it's Linda Brown here. Welcome to our East Coast kitchen party. Today our meal is going to celebrate Halifax, a city in Nova Scotia, Canada. So if you've ever had a Halifax Donair, give me a like or a love if you love it. I know we make Halifax Donairs. We make them as lettuce wraps, actually. We do Donair lettuce wraps in our house. If not every week, every other week. It is a staple in our house. So for those of you that might be brand new to Epicure, I'm just going to give you a quick version of who we are, and then we will get prepping our meal for tonight. You are actually going to watch me cook supper for my own family. We are going to have supper right after I'm done this live. I'll be on my phone doing all of the posts, but that's the beauty of this business. I can work from home, teach you how I cook for my own family, and help you grocery shop and cook for us. So this is the Epicure Catalog. It's going to be backwards for you, I think. And in the catalog, when you open up to the first page, and you can see this online, by the way, there will be online shopping links for this week's participating hosts and consultants. So don't worry, you'll be able to flip through this catalog online. But on the second page here, there's our commitment to quality. So you can be assured that all of our products are gluten-free. All of our products are 90% of our products are verified non-GMO, which is a really big deal because non-GMO ingredients, the ones that we source from our suppliers, are the top ingredients in the world. So Epicure has a huge commitment to quality. We also have a peanut and nut-free facility, excluding coconut. So if you have a peanut or a nut allergy, Epicure is the company for you because our facility is peanut and nut-free. There also aren't any artificial colors, artificial flavors, no fillers, preservatives, things like that in our products. It's all about good, clean eating, and we don't sacrifice taste or flavor, and most of our meals are made raw to ready in 20 minutes or less. That is right, raw to ready in 20 minutes or less. And that's why our hosts love hosting cooking classes with us, because they've started grocery shopping with their Epicure consultant, and consumer savvy people have their own cooking class so that they can stock up on their favorites for free or half price, just for helping their friends and neighbors and family do their grocery shopping. So, and that shopping is done out of our catalog, so your consultant can either give you a paper copy or you can look at the catalog online using their e-commerce site. So let's talk about Donair lettuce wraps. So first of all, what I did in my 12-cup multi-purpose pot, this is one of the favorite items that hosts get for free or half price, because there are measurements right on the side. Ooh, this rice is still super steamy. And the colander has the lid has a colander built right into it. So if you're making pasta, you can quickly pour it off, not have to get out an additional piece of cookware. So this is awesome. So I made basmati rice ahead of time in my multi-purpose pot using the vegetable broth seasoning. I like a little bit of flavor in my rice without all of the added fillers that you sometimes get out of the rice packages. If you buy sides at the grocery store, just read your labels. If there's anything ending in OSE on that package, I recommend leaving it at the grocery store, because dextrose, sucrose, those kinds of ingredients are just fancy words for sugar. There's also often MSG, which give a lot of people headaches. It can also affect your gut, as well as corn fillers that actually aren't even real food. They're just put in those blends in those packages to plump them up and beef up the package. So who wants that? We want actual rice with actual flavor and no yucky fillers. So right now, vegetable broth is the only broth mix that we have in our catalog that's available, because there is a worldwide shortage of clean nutritional yeast. And we add nutritional yeast to our broths because they're high in vitamin B12. So you can get our vegetable broth, our Nourish broth, hopefully will be back online soon, and as well as our miso broth. Again, there is a worldwide shortage of clean, ethically sourced miso powder, so that's why our miso broth is not available. But this vegetable broth is rockin' awesome. It's just as good, and it flavors your food really beautifully. Okay, so I've made the rice ahead of time. The other thing that I've done ahead of time is wash my lettuce for the lettuce wraps. Honestly, you can make a lettuce wrap out of anything. Leftover taco meat, leftover fajitas, just cut up the chicken really fine, leftover chicken salad, you name it, you can make a lettuce wrap out of it. So I buy Boston lettuce. So our lettuce comes in a package like this. You can also use romaine if you can't find Boston lettuce. I just find that Boston lettuce holds up really well. So I just wash it ahead of time, and then when I go to make my Donairs, my Donair lettuce wraps, I just put the meat inside, and I'm going to show you really soon how to make the delicious East Coast Donair sauce. It's not as sugary as traditional East Coast Donair sauce, but it's still really awesome. There is some sugar in the recipe. For those of you who follow keto, just use a sugar substitute, and you can have a keto version of this East Coast Donair sauce. So our lettuce wraps, or our lettuce is already washed for our lettuce wraps, so I did that ahead of time. And now I'm going to show you how I prepare the meat for the Donairs. So if you eat vegan, you can make this recipe vegan using the veggie ground round. Had it, it's really good. The Donair sauce works really well with the veggie ground round as well. But today we're using extra lean ground beef. So I've got it here in my multi-purpose steamer. I just had a hostess choose our Steamy Dinners collection from our catalog as one of her free items, because she wanted the steamer and she also wanted some meal solutions. So it was a really great option, and she paid nothing for it. So this steamer is amazing. You can cook everything from fajitas to chocolate cake in just a few minutes in the microwave. This is my microwave here. So this Donair meat will take probably about 5 minutes to cook up in my microwave, and it will be ready. So I know I'm spending a lot of time talking. If I weren't talking, dinner would probably be ready already. But I'm showing you how to make the meal. So this is our multi-purpose steamer. It comes with a vented lid. So what I'm going to do is take our ground meat separator, and I'm just going to break up that meat a little bit, and then I'm going to add the Donair seasoning. So to make an actual Donair, you would actually use the Donair package with your ground beef, and you would make it like a really solid meatloaf. So I'll just read the instructions for you. It comes right on the package. You can also look it up on your consultant's website. But in a large bowl, you combine the seasoning with a pound of ground beef, or no, 2 pounds of ground beef, my apologies, a 1/4 cup of water, and then you mix, what am I saying? No, you combine the seasoning with 2 pounds of lean ground beef and a 1/4 cup of water. So you want to mix that until it's really well blended, and then you're going to cook it either in the microwave. I'm just going to grab my rectangular steamer. So you can actually cook your Donairs in the microwave using our smaller steamer, and it takes about 13 minutes in the microwave. Have you ever made meatloaf in 13 minutes? You can with Epicure. It's awesome. Or you can make it in the oven. It's going to take about 30-35 minutes. Use a meat thermometer just to make sure the beef is at a safe temperature in the center. But that's how you make Donair. It's just like a well-formed meatloaf, and then you slice it, and you would make a wrap or a lettuce wrap out of it then. But I do it really simple, and I just do it almost like taco meat using the Donair seasoning. All right, so Epicure has these awesome new scissors. Honestly, I was not aware before Epicure that you could use scissors for cutting pizza, for cutting meat, doing all sorts of actual kitchen work other than cutting open packages. Who knew? If you use scissors for things other than cutting open packages, share in the comments or give me a like or a love, because that was mind-blowing for me. Didn't even occur to me that you could do that. So I'm going to use it today to cut open a package. But sometimes I use it now for cutting pizza, which is really exciting. All right, so we've got 3 tablespoons of the Donair seasoning, maybe 2.5. Put that in there, and then I just kind of grind it all in using the ground meat separator. I'm not going to start the microwave now because it's really loud and you won't be able to hear me while I make the Donair sauce. The Donair sauce is the best part of the lettuce wrap. So, East Coast Donair sauce is a little bit sweet. If you're in the US, you might be like, what is a Donair? You might know it as a hero, or some people call them gyros. And they don't do a sweet sauce. They do more like a tzatziki, like a Greek seasoning on top, so that works too. But we are having an East Coast kitchen party, so we are going to make East Coast Donair sauce. So I've got my 4-cup prep bowl. Honestly, these are great. Let's say supper's going to be a while, you're waiting for somebody to get home, you've already cooked the rice, for example, you want to keep it warm on the table. This lid, I'm not sure who shared it. One of my awesome team members shared that it's great for keeping the heat in, and it's great. These are great for serving. They're also great for making nourish bowls. So we're going to use it today to make East Coast Donair sauce. So the first thing you need, I've got a cheat sheet here. I'm not doing this from memory because I normally just throw stuff in and hope for the best. I am not a measurer, but for you today, you're extra special. I am going to measure my ingredients, which is not something I usually do. Okay, so we're going to do a 1/2 cup of mayonnaise. And this spatula that I'm using, it's a 3-in-1 spatula. It's awesome for scooping and scraping. Just need a little bit more mayo. Scrape that into the bowl. Look at that. Look at how it scrapes my measuring cup here. So we've got a 1/2 cup of mayo. Now we need a 1/4 cup of milk, because you want it to be nice and saucy, so the milk thins it out. And then you need 2 tablespoons of sugar, but if you are eating keto, you would use a sugar substitute. This is a lot of Donair sauce, so it will be good for a few meals. And then you need 2 teaspoons of white vinegar. And I realized I forgot my roasted garlic aioli. I gotta go grab that from the cupboard. 1 second, I'll be right back. All right, so 1.5 teaspoons of roasted garlic aioli. So this is our 4-in-1 spice spoon. So it's a tablespoon on this side, teaspoon on this side, and then you've got the 1/4 and 1/2 teaspoon measurements on the other side. So we'll do 1.5. So, oops, wrong lid. And then you like literally stir it all up. Got, oh my gosh, smells so good. I love the smell of garlic. No vampires in my house. So you've got a perfect East Coast Donair sauce to go with your Donair lettuce wraps. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook this up, and I will post a photo of the finished meal a little later on. I'll do that before 7 o'clock tonight. And coming up shortly, I'll make sure that I post the recipe for the East Coast Donair sauce if you would like to make that for yourselves at home. It's also on your consultant's website as well, but it helps to have a photo saved on your phone for quick reference in the future. So this is your East Coast Kitchen Party Donair lettuce wrap cooking class. Thanks for joining us tonight. Stay tuned. There's going to be the shopping links for this week's participating consultants. If you saw something in the post by my awesome team members that you would like to purchase, contact your consultant, and the host specials are also going to be posted, as well as a little bit more information about what I do and why I get the privilege of showing people how to make simple meals from their own kitchens. So thanks for participating tonight. Have an awesome evening, and it's almost supper time at our house. Take care. Bye.